history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers against the Louisville Cardinals. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Cardinals offense will have the football first here. They know their challenge today in this rivalry game is to keep their composure. Yeah, they won the last one, but it was close. These games always have a tendency to be close, regardless of the one-loss record coming in.
And, Chris, the thing I love about these types of rivalry games is that you never know when that play is going to happen. Typically, 2 or 3 plays are going to decide this game, but you never know when they're going to pop up. And the urgency on every snap, it's elevated.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, Chris, it's a little early to be taking the aggressive shot down the field, and it backfires here on the offense. I get it. They want to stretch out the defense, maybe create some running lanes for their run game, but the secondary was ready. They told us they would be ready for these shots early in the game, and here they were.
So West Virginia's offense out there for their first possession. This should be fun. A duel of 2 elite running backs, 2 of the best in the country. You don't see too many offenses these days, Joel, led by running backs. We've got a collision of 2 of them today.
Chris, for me, it's very simple today. The back that gets going is going to win the game because these 2 offenses run through these great running backs, and the one guy that can really establish himself and be productive, that team's going to win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Second down now after the sack. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Sweep.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Booster.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Mountaineers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a...
He's free down the right sideline. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Mountaineers move into the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. They'll give it to the back. Jukes to get free. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game.
Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Louisville. He'll stroll into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Dump off caught by the running back. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks it. Now here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. So here we go. Huge gain. They set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, West Virginia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game. And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future. To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Nowhere to run up the middle. West Virginia is in front right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Crosses the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a 1st down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. Deep shot, caught out of the 20. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert. Chris, I think they should go for this here. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense is going to be backed up inside their own 2. This is clearly a go for it. Go for the 6 points. I'd use tempo to do it.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
That is a great job by this defense, and assignment football at its finest. You're going to defend the option. You've got to take the quarterback and the pitch man. They're able to get the quarterback on the ground and get the ball back for their offense.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? He's got space. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your
open field ahead. He's in the... here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game.
Wow, it's another broken tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football.
It's caught. He's got room. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here. Gonna run it. It's Brown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's such a nice gain on 1st down. Now you bring up 2nd and short, and now you can even go play action. You can take a shot down the field knowing you can always come back and run it on 3rd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the right here. They finally corral him at the 1. A timeout called here by West Virginia, their 2nd. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered. Just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And the pressure's on. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Again, ripping through the defense. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I did check in with the West Virginia head coach coming out of the locker room. Hey, their defense is doing their job. They have continued to force these turnovers. Not a lot of people thought they would be so disruptive and so dynamic coming into this game, but here they are on the road creating havoc. We'll see if that continues here to start the third quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback
got an opening here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Mountaineers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
He's got room to run. Look out. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. No huddle now for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. On the ground, it's Brown. As the first down is still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Good enough for first down yardage. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt.
Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running back with the football. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they've got him.
Recognition is the key to quarterback play, and he sees the zone defense, and he knows that he's got the comeback route on the outside. Beautiful job there. Good timing. You can see the timing of the offense kept in his feet. The ball is out, and it's accurate for a nice completion for this offense.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's 3rd and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time is a charm. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Richardson. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Booster.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
They'll run it here. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
Down, ready. One, go.
Quarterback still with the football. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Exciting start of the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's just too difficult to stop in there. That defense is doing their best, but the physical nature of this offensive line in a short 4th down situation, that just took over. That's an easy touchdown. Good call by this head coach and the offensive coordinator. Not panicking and throwing the football, but allowing that offensive line to win at the goal line.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on 1st down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
He puts it on the turf. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
They'll try to run for the 1st down, and you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wow, what a great stop by this defense, just short of the line to gain. And, Chris, I think they've got to go for the field goal here. You've got to go take the lead when you've got the chance. The clock in this situation is working against you. Take the lead and let your defense try to go win it.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Cardinals sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the
season opening. Here he goes. Now the 40. That's the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness. Once he's in the open field, he takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, here on the West Virginia sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Right, thanks. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Touchdown, Louisville. The defense produces 6 points.
They are so good in this scenario when the offense has to get just a little bit more aggressive. You see this defense take advantage. What an incredible job stepping in front of this pass, taking it back for 6. Now they've got the 2-possession lead in this ball game. Again, just squeezing like a boa constrictor. Once they get just a sliver of daylight, they take advantage.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position where they've got to force the issue and force the ball down the field. You're down multiple possessions. It's 4th down. As a quarterback, all you're trying to do is find some opportunity, and he's forcing the issue, and the defense is ready for it. They understand where he's trying to go with the ball, and they step in front and pick it off. That should do it for this defense.
Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Working clock with the ground game. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The timeout called here by West Virginia, their 2nd. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. 1st and goal, handoff. Oh, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up.
Ready. Blue 22. Ready, go.
He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. They'll test the right side here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And they hand it off to the back. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. On the run, it's Brown. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.